I would say I don't have a particular case. What I would say is a lot of relationships, marriages, just relationships in general, end because of financial issues. The strain of owing debt and losing your home causes a lot of marriages to fail. And I can tell you over my 30 years of doing this that clients come in, they're all stressed, they're talking about separating. I do the bankruptcy, wipe out the debt, and they stay together and things are better. I probably saved more marriages than marriage counselors have. I've saved homes. People come in, they're losing their home, they're in foreclosure. This is something they've owned for 10 or 15 or 20 years. And through Chapter 13, we're able to save their home and get rid of their debt and reorganize. And I think these are the things that make me feel good every week.
Yeah, I mean, you can imagine that, the amount of phone calls that we take in a given week and the number of people that we talk to, all who have stories of some unexpected event that happened in their lives, has really taken them on a bad road, a bad path. And so one of the great things about being a bankruptcy attorney is that you really get to pick that person up and hug them and get them fixed up and send them forward. So I too don't have a particular cases. There's just a whole lot of cases that where we have turned people's lives around. We get referred a lot of clients, and when I talk to people who are referred by their friend or their cousin or their coworker, I always ask about that person, and invariably they're doing great. They're really happy they went through this process, and it really turned their lives around. So that's why we do it. I mean, there's been a lot of impactful cases, but we did take the lead. Our firm took the lead a while back on addressing mortgage servicers charging excessive fees in bankruptcy cases. And it's something that our firm fought basically out on our own. I mean, we had judges asking us what we were doing at the time and really being somewhat suspect of the approach we were taking. But we ended up winning. The mortgage servicers appealed the case to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals and the Bankruptcy Appellate Panel. We won in both of those courts. And ultimately, the national bankruptcy rules were changed to force mortgage lenders to have to disclose additional fees that they were charging to people in bankruptcy in the court case itself. And if they didn't, they weren't allowed to charge those. Prior to that, the fees were all done in secret, and people would get out of bankruptcy, a bankruptcy type case, specifically Chapter 13. And they would still owe thousands of dollars in fees that nobody knew had been tacked onto their loans during the course of a Chapter 13 case. So we fought that here in the Central District. We won on appeal twice. And ultimately, the national rules in bankruptcy were changed to force lenders to disclose those things as they were charging them. If they didn't disclose them, they weren't able to. So that was a big case, got a lot of national recognition, and felt really good to fight for our clients.